49 days to go before the Olympic Games get underway. The latest multi-million-pound structure destined for the East End of London site has been unveiled. The artist Anish Kapor has designed a 118-metre high observation tower that will offer visitors panoramic views of the city. It's the latest part of the multi-billion-pound development of a rundown part of London, and it'll form part of the Olympic legacy. But as Andrew Thomas now reports, Europe's biggest building site is already having an economic impact a long way beyond the capital. Andrew Thomas reports.
Already it has nicknames, but officially this is the Orbit. 118 metres tall, nearly 1,000 tonnes, designed for 800 visitors at a time. This is to be artist Anish Kapor's contribution to the Olympic Park, an iconic structure designed as London's answer to the Eiffel Tower.
It's a meandering line, which is almost counterintuitive in structural terms. And what we're trying to do is to nonetheless hold it together as a structure and make an object that isn't perceivable as one thing from any given perspective. You have to kind of do the journey to get the thing.
There's a restaurant up there, there is a viewing platform, there's money to be earned, taking people up and down for all the years to come. So this is not just a temporary thing for the Olympics. This is for London. It's a permanent piece.
Anish Kapor is famous for cannons that blast out wax, distorted mirrors and giant red tubes. There are scale models of the lot in the artist's South London studio. The tower began as a sketch of a literal orbit, a circle, designed to be built from below without scaffolding and expected to be complete within 18 months. The structure is almost all steel, which is convenient given most of its £19 million price tag is being picked up by the steel magnate and one of the world's richest men, Lakshmi Mittal.
The tower that was designed here, though, is just one of literally thousands of projects that now make up the Olympics. When London bid for the Games, the main motivations were about sport, about legacy, and about the regeneration of a particularly deprived part of London. As the economy tanked, though, the Olympics as a stimulus project have become ever more important.
The Olympic Park is now the largest construction site in Europe, one project that couldn't be postponed until better economic times. And there's been huge effort made to share the economic love. Companies across Britain bid for contracts to work on the Games. Macrete Concrete from County Antrim is working on bridges for the Olympic site. Rhino Doors of Port Talbot are involved. Waterscapes of Wincanton will look after the stadium irrigation. Wallace Brown of Edinburgh, well, they'll provide the aquatic centres stationery. Overall, the Olympic Delivery Authority say 75,000 contracts have or will be awarded to British companies. They'll share the £9.3 billion of public money which will go into delivering the Games, creating an estimated 30,000 jobs. Mittal's money means the Orbit is an almost entirely sponsored component of the Games. But it's the exception, not the rule.
We're sinking huge sums into that Stratford site, into that park, and it would be a disaster if that investment was just going to be money down the drain. So all our effort now is on making sure that the park is attractive in legacy, in 2013 and beyond.
The signs are positive. As well as keeping construction to time, no organisers have thought more about the what comes next part of the Games. What everyone is trying to avoid is a fancy tower standing in a park of white elephants. If that can be achieved, whether the Orbit keeps its name, the shisha pipe, distorted trombone and the giant ampersand are all vying as rivals, that will be a secondary concern.
Andrew Thomas